Gotta unmute my mic real quick. Hello, everybody. My name is Demonic Angel Lily, and welcome back to some more Alaris. I'm still muted on Discord, right? Yes, okay, I am. Apologies if I seem a little distracted. I'm like multitasking here. I've got like my usual Discord movie night going on in the background. While I'm also trying to get this recording in because I let the day get away from me a little bit too quickly, and I don't want to be up all night. Even though I already will, because I had an energy drink at like 3 o'clock, and even though that stuff tends to tire me out, my body also hates me, so it will keep me tired for hours, but not ever actually let me sleep, you know? But anyway, so we are back. We are finally going to go ahead and get started with Issa's route after accidentally starting Kane's route last time. Now you may also notice that there will not be any chat popping up on the upper right part of the screen, and that's because I am actually recording this. So recording is still like a little bit of a new thing for me. I find it a lot easier to be interactive if I also have chat kind of spurring me on. But I'm actually taking a hiatus from streaming on Twitch for at least a week. It might go on longer because for any of you who do not know what's going on Twitch during the mid-August 2026, essentially they have rolled out some more like AI bullshittery in which they will take your live stream content and use it to train generative AI models because, you know, they're on my Amazon, so fuck you and what you want. And they gave us an opt-out button, only you were automatically opted in by default, and they literally gave the reasoning of nobody would opt in if you gave them the option, so we're gonna voluntarily opt you in, and then you gotta go through the trouble of finding the button. And then the following day, after everybody was immediately pissed, because of course we were, they updated their terms and services to which, by using Twitch in general, kind of gives them permission to use your content to begin with. But anyways, I want to see what's going to happen on that whole situation. And give it some time to see if hopefully Twitch will wake the fuck up and listen to people calling them on their bullshit, myself included, and fix things. And get rid of that shit, or get sued. I would love it if they got sued, because, again, fuck Amazon, fuck all of that. Fuck Bezos, fuck the billionaires, eat the rich. Fuck that shit. I am not about it. I am not about myself being used to train AI. I am not about the people who made my model unfairly having their art taken to be used for AI. I don't appreciate the games that I am trying to showcase here being part of the AI content that is being part of the content that's being scrubbed to train AI. It's not fair to me, the user on Twitch's platform. It is not fair to the people whose projects I am trying to show off and support being used in that way when they don't even have an option to opt out. I can opt out as an individual, but my stuff is clearly still being used, and that's exposing all of these people. But like, yeah. Anyways, roundabout way of saying I'm not going to be streaming for a bit, so we're going to take a shot at recording, and we're going to see how that goes, because I still want to be able to support the amazing devs of games like Alaris, Lover's Enigma I'll be doing tomorrow. These probably aren't going to be uploaded like the second after I get them done, but I'm going to try and get it out relatively soon. But this is also going to go ahead, now that I'm like done with my rant, this is also probably going to be a bit more, I'm just gonna get this started, of a shorter stream as well, probably no more than an hour, because I am still recovering from some, like, throat and nose stuff, so I've been coughing a lot, and my throat has been getting a lot more achy, a lot quicker. Yeah, well, at the very least, get started with Issa's route. And if you need to get caught up on how we got here, I suggest going and watching the first video of Kane's route, because a lot of that is me, like, going through things in the anticipation of romancing Isa and getting started on Isa's route. But then I made a mistake in my choices that made it such that I had to choose somebody else's route. And then if you want to see any more of just, like, the general how you get to this stage, go and check out either part 1 and 2 of Fenrir's route, or you could go check out when I first played the demo. A lot of the opening stuff is the same in the demo as it is in the full release. and you can find that. I played it during last year's Fall in Love Festival. So if you go to the Fall in Love Festival playlist, Fall in Love Fest 2025, it's in there. But yeah, anyways, so to start Issa's route, we gotta go to the flower field, by ourselves, so we are not gonna invite anyone. And then the mistake that I initially made was, I believe I chose relaxed and rest up. Yeah, but the option I had to choose is make a bouquet. If you choose rest up while you're in the flower field alone on the final day of like the opening section, that'll put you in Kuna's route. But if you stay and collect flowers, that will put you in Issa's route. I always make one when Mom holds one of these. I ventured through the field, flowers framing my vision, and the delicate floral underbrush softening my steps. Oh, what about that flower? Sage green energy drifted around a pale pink azalea. It reminded me of Mom. This would look pretty in the bouquet. The flower glowed as I channeled my energy into it, eventually gaining a smooth sheen. Okay, they should preserve nicely now. Nope. What was that? The field's shadows were still. Absent was the flash of light I had seen earlier. It must be the sun playing tricks on me. Just getting, random lens players. Without a lens. Let's see. What other flowers would match the bouquet? Again? Where is that coming from? Sunlight filtered through the leaves as I walked further and further in, until the open field gave way to a canopied forest. I could have sworn that light came from somewhere near here. There they are! Aisa! Gold, like the sun's rays. Gold, like the flash of light that drew me here. Gold, like the hair of the stranger whom I had summoned just last night. It's you. You can see me? Am I not supposed to? Yes, I can see you, and you're very lovely. No, it seems I'm the one who should no longer be surprised. Have you come to harass me with your questions again? No, I was just looking for pretty flowers. This is a total accident. I am so sorry. The usual edge in their voice was present, but somehow today it seems softer. Perhaps because I hadn't summoned them unwillingly to my house to harass them with questions, as they put it. I suppose if I was brought to someone's house against my will, I also wouldn't handle that well. No, I haven't come to do anything like that. A light brought me here, but I'm assuming that's somehow related to you. That would make sense. Light? I know nothing about this light you speak of. Oh. Okay. You sure? You weren't doing any like magical voodoo previously? Like, practicing spells? Crossing barriers between worlds? Nothing at all that would produce a bright flash of light. Just chilling. Right. Maybe I'm just finally losing my mind. Oh, honey, we lost it a long time ago, trust me. Perhaps. Well, if that's all, I'm just gonna head back then. Well, this stranger wasn't being hostile yet. After last night, I'm not sure I want to test their limits. Their gaze passed over me, seemingly content to let me go, before pausing on the azalea in my hand. Wait. Oh, do you like flowers? That flower. What did you do to it? Preserved it? Honeyed eyes filled with curiosity and intrigue. Focused on the flower I held. I wonder if, nature is also dying in the Fae realm. Because, I kind of get the sense magic is one of those things that just kind of also, in everything. I don't know. I could be reaching with that. The Fae realm is essentially dying. and has something to do with energy, which is why we are needed so badly by Kuna, in order to heal it. So I'm wondering if it's also affecting just, like, the general plant life and all of that as a whole. I sealed the energy. It helps to preserve it. It'll stay fresher longer. Do you want it? As I offered the flower to them, their brows raised, as if this very kindness was foreign to them. Oh, honey. Are you traumatized? A gift? I mean, everybody in this game apparently has trauma, which, you know, just varying degrees. If you want it. Hesitantly, they reached out, their fingers brushing against mine. Oh my! As they took the flower. Then, I will remember this. We're able to cast magic like that? Yeah, but it's nothing special. Anyone with the right energy could do the same. So humans of this era do possess magic. You didn't know that already? Of this era? Are they a time traveler? Is Issa from the past? Oh shit. Are they saying they're familiar with humans that didn't have magic? Either that or the ability to cross between realms is a relatively new one, in which case they wouldn't have had access to humanity to know that they have magic now. Who knows? We'll find out. Issa's root is apparently filled with a lot of tea, so... That was thousands of years ago. How would they... Wait. Oof. Hold up, y'all. Somebody's talking shit and I gotta put them in their place. Let's slow down. I have barely said anything. You just said something really crazy! Humans of this era possess magic? Are you unaware of this? That would be more unbelievable. Of this era? You're from an era when humans didn't have magic? Yes, I assume I've lived through many human generations. Holy shit. I mean... Out. Do I want to know how old Issa is? That's a terrifying thought now. Living for thousands of years? If they can do that, wait, am I gonna live thousands of years? Am I gonna leave Fenrir behind? Wait! Crescents, don't do this to me! Am I gonna outlive any human romance route that I put myself in? That's tragic. So then, what is it like seeing humans now compared to all that time ago? It may be too soon for me to pass judgment. Their eyes lingered on the flower before flickering to meet mine. But so far, I prefer the humans of today over the ones of old. Well, we appear to be significantly less genocidal right now, so I'll take it. Did you interact often with the humans of the old era? I did. But none were ever as curious as you. Do you mean in the sense that I'm a curious person, like I have curiosity, or you're a curious individual, as in like I myself am the curiosity? In any case, none. Their voice faded, and I wanted nothing more than to hear the words that were lost on their lips. Ooh. The golden-haired stranger reached towards me. Oh! We're leaning into that bitch. I leaned into their touch, resting my cheek against the palm of their hand. Imagine this isn't what they wanted to do and we just initiated contact for no reason. That would be so fucking awkward. Anyways, it was warmer than I would have imagined. Like the kisses left behind by a setting sun. They froze. Oh, they're blushing! Are you not afraid of me? Should I be? Should I be? I'm not sure. Are you safe here? You mean from the silver-haired man? I asked for protection. Hopefully he won't bother me anymore. Ooh, they approve. They nodded in approval, and their touch disappeared. The air was cold in comparison. I'm a curiosity that must be protected, folks. You saw it here first. Be wary when dusk approaches. As they retreated, their silhouette faded in and out of view, almost shimmering in the sunlight. Okay, so they're passing through the barrier. Wait! Lily? Mom? Lily! Ugh. I've been looking everywhere for you. What are you doing out here? Me? I was just getting some peace and quiet. Finally listening to your mom for once. Sure, you can say that. Well, let's head home. It's getting late. Be wary when dusk approaches. See, that's just supporting my theory, which again, like, at the very least, I would go watch my Fenrir route, even if you're not here for that particular route, because I go through a lot of my initial theories there. And I'm gonna be referring to this without much, like, veil of spoilers, just because I am building off of knowledge I already know, and I can't pretend to not know that knowledge. This is kind of just further supporting, like, my idea that it's like the Fae had their two different courts, the dawn and the dusk. And they seem like they have, like, two distinct magic types based on which court you're from, rather than having varied types like humans. So, dusk court is stronger at dusk, at nighttime, and then dawn court is stronger in the daytime, which is why Kuna always attacks us at night. Yeah, sounds good. I joined Mom's side before glancing back at the forest. I joined Mom's side before glancing back at the forest. All that remained was the glowing sunlight that had coated the stranger. And one question that tugged at the back of my mind. Would I ever see them again? Yes, we will, here in just a couple of minutes, and then we'll choose their road. Okay, all of a sudden, I just got a bunch of Fenrir, a bunch of Fenrir steam trophies by doing that. What the fuck? Like, it was something like Fenrir better hold his Hydro Crown tightly, and then, like, you broke him. What the shit? That was interesting. Anyways. And now we're being kidnapped. Hi, Kuna, you little shit. What? Where am I? A sharp pressure dug into my gut, and I realized with horror that I was flung over someone's shoulder. How? What? Now, we're attacking this bitch! Get the fuck out of here! We're in the bravery route! I summoned my energy, cast it at them. Let go!
What?
Get fucked! I landed on the forest floor with a harsh thud. The pain didn't register until I was already running.
Wait!
I knew that voice. Even in my sleep, I could recognize it. And that's exactly why I ran. Dark branches reached for me, raked against my skin. Air came into my lungs in shorter bursts. My breathing grew shallow, my limbs lit on fire. The night shadows pulled the forest floor from under me, and the world lurched before stopping suddenly. Strong arms held me. Bitch, get the fuck off of me! This is, again, not your route! But they were by no means welcome. Let me go! You said you wouldn't hurt me! You lied!
As far as I'm aware, you're the one uninjured, while I'm the one sporting quite the bruise from you.
Yeah, well, you're the one who kidnapped me! Also, your shoulder hurt my gut, so there. My blood burned at the sound of their voice. They were making jokes? At a time like this. I thrashed in their arms with their grip only tightened, restricting my movements.
I believe I mentioned it would be bad if anyone saw me. I'd appreciate if you could keep the noise to a minimum.
I'd appreciate if you kept the kidnapping to a minimum. Let me go.
I can't grant that request, little one. I apologize.
You attack me, steal me from my home, and you don't even have the decency to tell me what you want? You're a coward. Bravery, bitches. You couldn't summon the courage to face me, so you resort to this? Whisking me away like I'm nothing? Silence. Only the sound of my heavy breathing filled the air. Well? I couldn't risk your rejection.
When you are used to desperation, to rejection, you no longer expect help to come.
Yeah, well, we will unpack that in a different route, okay?
And I'm running out of time. I will do
I'm not,
whatever
so.
it takes to help those who need it.
Is that so, Kuna? Another voice. This one from above. Wait, what? This is different. Kuna tightened his grip on me.
You are bordering on dangerous sentiment if that is the case.
Wait! Issa hasn't been here before, have they? Issa.
I would say I'm surprised, but I'm not. Considering you've been following me like a
Okay,
dog.
maybe I just have like a shit memory, which I do. But I don't remember Issa appearing in this part. They'll appear like when everybody else does, but I might just be insane. Ignore me.
Let them go. You put many in danger with your actions.
That's rich coming from you. Unfortunately, I've made it this far. Can't turn back now. You understand, right? Let them go. I won't say it again. Silence thickened the tension in the air, and I could practically hear the smirk form on Kuna's lips.
Make me.
Bet! Let's fucking go! We moved so fast. Wait, no, we moved so fast it was as if the air collapsed in on us. The wind howled in my ears, whipped past my face, as he twisted and turned through the forest canopy. God, it's fucking hot in here. God damn it. Ah!
Can I ask you to quiet yourself, little one?
No, fuck you! Go to hell! His low chuckle vibrated against me.
I'm afraid hell doesn't exist for beings like me.
Then get pegged, asshole!
Let them go.
There they are! My heart skipped at the familiar, much-needed voice. Drook?
We're coming. Hold on.
You have quite the horde of supporters, don't you?
Yeah! I'm just cool like that. Kuna quickened, weaving between the trees, the forest now a blur around us. The distance between us and everyone else grew wider and wider. No! Hot, searing energy flew past us. Another sharper magic cut through the air, splinching a tree near us, and sending me from Kuna's arms. The feeling of nothingness lasted for a second. The absence of Kuna pressed against me. The absence of the wind rushing against my skin. The absence, even, of gravity's pull. That is, until gravity took hold of me, latched onto every inch of my body and yanked me towards the forest floor. My screams pierced the night sky as wind and branches cut against my skin. Do something. Anything! Channeling my energy! Oof! Pain seared through my body. But it was nothing compared to how serious my injuries could have been. Thank God. I actually did it! I rose only to see boom, 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 boom. Everyone. Hi.
We came as fast as we could.
Little one, please. I don't mean harm. I promise.
Okay, maybe we start with you not calling me little one, and then we'll go from there. Asa's gilded eyes waited in the darkness, their figure unmoving, hidden in the trees. As I stared at everyone around me, my eyes drifted to... Time to choose Aisa, finally! And you see how Kuna's grayed out is because of like that literal one decision. But yeah. Aisa! My love! My eyes flitted to Aisa. I just can't figure them out. What do they want? Why do they keep showing up? Lily? Oh, hi, Kane! My eyes flitted back to Kane. Before I could respond, Kuna was on me again. But I didn't consent to this! Get up! A gust of wind knocked him away, almost taking me with him. I already knew where it had come from. Aisa. A clash of magic resounded in the area, and just like that, Aisa disappeared. Huh? Where? Did they just fucking dip? Aisa, the fuck? This is supposed to be... Nearby, the drakes are fending off Kuna's shadowed advances. They couldn't keep him occupied for long. Smoothly evading their attacks, Kuna broke through the defenses and made his way directly towards me. Bitch, we're fine! Come at me, bro! But before I could move, Aisa appeared, walking Kuna's away. Oh, never mind. Tactical retreat and come back. Retreat in advance. Wind whipped past us.
You don't expect the same trick to work on me again, do you, Aisa?
Oh, it's Aisa? Oh, fuck, I've been pronouncing it wrong this entire time. And you can see their magic, the, like, little floating, little speckles. Actually, it might not show up. Yeah, you can kind of see it in videos. Like, that's Aisa's magic. Aisa. God. I like Aisa. Okay, it's Aisa. The two exchanged blows, that same arcane magic emanating from them.
You've taken this too far, Kuna. I can't stand idly by anymore.
Damn. Their movements a blur. All I could register was the sound of magic flying, wind rushing through the air. Their hairy hands pulled me, Aisa's, with an urgent plea in their eyes. And I followed. Sorry, everyone! I'll be back later, I'm sure, but for now, I kinda gotta go with my future lover here. They pulled me in, cast some kind of magic, and it was like an abyss swallowed us. In this void, I couldn't discern right from left, up from down, as if we were everywhere and nowhere all at once. Everything everywhere, all at once. Blurred, dark silhouettes danced in the outskirts of my vision. So is it like a cloaking spell? Something, a magic or presence, tugged at us. Then it was over. The sharp shadows of the forest returned. The ground, the sky, everything returned to its rightful place. And absent was any sign of Central or Kuna. Where are we? And where's everyone else? Are they okay? Aisa started walking, and I had no choice but to follow.
Your friends will not be harmed.
Oh, thank fuck. How do you know?
They are safe now that you are gone.
Oh, Kuna is only interested in you. I don't think they voiced that part. Oh. I exhaled, the knot in my stomach easing.
Why did you come with me?
I had a choice? You kinda just took me. Or, well, no, I guess I did follow, but, you know. I want to romance you. Is that a good answer? Okay, if we're gonna be honest, I could just say I'm curious. Yeah, there's an intelligence. I'm curious about you. I hardly know you, and yet you protected me tonight. I want to learn more about you. Your magic, your motivations. Taking your hand was just the first step. They didn't respond. Only the silence of the night answered me. It was soon clear they had no intention of maintaining the conversation. Is that bad? I'm sorry, I'm just being honest. Was this a mistake? They still haven't told me anything. Where we're going or what they plan on doing with me? Is it too late to turn back now? To try and return to...
It would be unwise to try and escape.
Oh, so I'm a prisoner now. Yay. How did they know? I wouldn't be tempted if you just told me something. That's all I've wanted this whole time. I'm not even asking for much. I just... Can you at least tell me where we're going? What the plan is?
I cannot answer that.
Gee, thanks. I shook their shoulders. Oh my god, we're irritated. So that's it. I'm not allowed to know anything while you bring me to who knows where to do who knows what with me.
I do not appreciate your insinuations.
Well, I don't appreciate being left in the dark.
I didn't think I would need to remind you so soon, but I did not force you to come with me.
Is that gonna be your only excuse this whole time? Aisa, honey, why?
You had every opportunity to escape with anyone else.
And yet you wanted me to go with you. You pleaded with your eyes, okay? You wanted this as much as I did. Forgive me for not taking the time to carefully weigh all my options in the middle of getting kidnapped. I love her sass. Oh my god. I sighed, regret clawing at the back of my mind. This uncertainty was starting to feel suffocating. All I've wanted are answers.
You should be wary of who you try to seek answers from.
Would you rather I go with Kuna then? I've had enough of their cryptic responses. So I shouldn't have come with you? Because you won't give them to me?
You talk too much.
And you talk too little! Well, one of us has to! Maybe I should try and run.
Do you really believe you can outrun me? Having experienced my speed so intimately.
Oh, intimate, are we? How did they get that? Faye! I don't know, magic. I could, if I really wanted to. I could taste the lie on my lips. Aisa had managed to escape Kuna and Central.
I would love to see you try.
Oh, bet. You interested in a little game of chase, Aisa? I would love to see how that plays out. Truly, I actually would. Whatever, let's just... I moved forward, wanting to pass them, as if I could prove I could escape them. With one step, Aisa was back on me, pulling me against their chest. Hello, contact. This is more contact that we've had with Aisa than in, like, the entirety of Fenrir's route. Which, I mean, Aisa's role there was fairly minimal, but, like, we got a budding friendship still. Hey!
Quiet.
Okay. I stilled at the urgency in their voice. I can't hear anything. As though the forest also stopped to listen, everything became quiet. Still. There's only us and our breathing.
I will answer your questions in due time, but for now, I will value any silence you can afford me.
All you had to do was ask. I nodded. Aisa searched my eyes before looking away, apparently satisfied with whatever they saw. We continued to our destination, my curiosity put on hold by whatever threat loomed nearby. It's morning already? Daybreak pushed the darkness of the night away. A gossamer gold coated the air. The light here. For some reason, it reminded me of the magic particles left behind by Kuna. Is it because it's Fey magic? Are we near their home? Flecks of light flickered and danced, jumping off one another. Where the starlight I had examined before was weak, barely noticeable, these particles were vibrant, clear, alive. And then, the infinite forest we had been traversing broke away to reveal... It's Rivendell! But, like, more modern! Fuck yeah! A city of sun, Oh my god. Ooh, look at those flowers! Oh, okay, apparently my theory about life dying might be wrong, but like, oh my god. Look at this! I need an anime. I need a fucking anime, Crescents, honey. Please, like I can see, like the way these birds are set up, I can totally like see them like a whoosh of air, and as like it zooms out from the character, and then the camera rotates. It's got the birds flying through and water rushing and just sunlight glinting off the buildings. It's like, welcome to the land of Fae. It would be so awesome. It's beautiful.
We'll be arriving soon. You'll receive all the answers you've been looking for there.
Okay, bet. Awesome. All you have to do is say that from the beginning. Their tone. It was different from how they'd been speaking. It was gentler. Softer. Maybe now I can... Aisa? Their body went rigid as I called them by their name.
Yes?
Ooh. Where are we going? I waited. Perhaps their change in demeanor meant something.
We're going to the Dawn Court. The home of my people.
There we are.
The home of Fae.
Yes! Aisa character route, we're officially in it, y'all! We're going in deep here. Chapter 1. Ooh! This is very oh, I would just sleep in a room like this. Oh, okay. So I guess we're set somewhere, like, Asia inspired. Well, I guess I could have, like, guessed as much. Like, it did resemble, like, a Japanese town type deal, back in the human world. But this is, like, you got, like, a torii gate there in the background. And then, like, the geometric symbols here are kind of a little bit more representative, or resembles, like, Chinese styles a little bit more. Oh, this is so cool. Yo, I love this. Like, it's still, like, a lot more, like, it's got, like, it's got inspiration from, like, you know, like, Asia, like, characteristics, but it's also a little bit more, like, uniquely its own as well. I like that. Inspired, not copied. Not that, like, I don't fucking know. I like noticing these things. Oh, and there's hydrangeas! Like, right here. Those look like hydrangeas. Waves of soft, hazy sunlight filtered through the window. I blinked with bleary eyes until the room sharpened into focus. I'm actually here. At the... What did Aisa call this place? The Dawn Court? They said this was the home of the Fae, but that didn't seem to include Kuna. Memories of last night's chaos rushed through my mind, and I bit my lip with unease knowing I was alone in this foreign place. I did willingly come here with Aisa, but... Mixed feelings bubbled to the surface of the memory of Aisa's hand reaching for mine in the thick of battle. They saved me from Kuna, but exactly how safe was I in this new realm? Not to mention, is, like, Central fucking okay? Like, we became pretty close to those people in a pretty short amount of time, like... They good. How worried do we need to be? Like, this might just start another human-fae war. Just because of the decisions I made. Sorry. I still didn't know much about my current situation. Why Kuna wanted me, what the Dawn Court was exactly, or what we would do from here. My bravery options are coming into play, but Aisa had promised me answers. So let's just focus on that for now. With a determined huff, I pulled myself from my comfortable bed, only to groan from the pain of last night's overexertion. Yo, there's so much life in this room. I would love a room like this. I bet the air is so fucking fresh. I debated healing myself. Something this mild wouldn't take too much out of me. But as I glanced around the room, it was met with no sign of energy. Maybe I shouldn't actually. At least for now. What if I need my energy for something more important? Once again, with another determined huff, I stood up, set on finding Aisa. I'm gonna get my answers, one way or another. As I made my way to the door, I spotted a pile of clothes, topped with a handwritten note. I'd never seen this language, but... For your use? So this is like in Fenrir's room. We found a book that was written in what we could only presume to be Fey language. And I was able to understand most of it. So that's coming into play here. This is how we discover that, I guess. For your use? My heart hammered in my chest. And an awful yet all too familiar feeling tugged at me. Why do I know this language? For a moment, I wondered what these answers I sought would entail, and whether I was even ready to hear them. I was even more curious than Kuno's obsession with me. Was Aisa's decision to protect me? But up until now, I'd assumed it was because they just wanted to stop Kuna. But if it wasn't because of that, if maybe it had more to do with me. Okay, give me a second. The movie's over, so I just need to end it. Oh, come on, let me end the bet, please. Yep. Yep. There we go. And now I can focus a little bit better now that I don't have movie playing in my ear. Beautiful. That's better. Cool beans. Anyways, did I want to know whatever secrets lay hidden behind these motivations? I stared at the pile of clothes, at that note, for a moment longer before shaking my head. Now wasn't the time to get lost in the unknown. Into the unknown! They actually just announced Frozen 3 too, like, just, like, today or yesterday. Frozen 2, wait, no, Frozen 3. Which, do we even need a Frozen 3? Like, what's the point? Come on. Other than giving us, like, an actual, like, Ice Queen rendition. Because, like, Elsa was originally meant, like, was inspired by the Ice Queen story, but the Ice Queen was also, like, kind of a villain in some other iterations. And now we're getting, like, an actual evil Ice Queen. Anyways. I'm going to put on these clothes, find Aisa, resolve this Kuna thing, and go home. Resolution steadied me, and I unfolded my new fake clothes to get changed. At least, that's what I tried to do. Oh, is it complicated? How do you get this thing on? Beads of sweat ran down my temple. I was losing my battle against this forsaken piece of clothing. Jesus, what kind of clothes do they wear? I gave up and let the rest of the fabric fall to my sides. Ready to make my debut to the dark court. Oh dear. I opened my bedroom door and strode through my temporary residence in search of Aisa. Not here. Ooh, it's got some like tropical vibes going on here. Like it's kind of giving like ancient Oasis Kingdom type feel, you know? I searched hallway after hallway and found no sign of Aisa, fuck. In fact, I found no sign of anyone who could even point me in the right direction. Where is everyone? Probably dying. Voices from a nearby room interrupted my search, and I crept towards the source, so we're gonna stay out of sight, right, and not embarrass ourselves. Some of the sharp voice and even sharper words was berating another person. Wow! For the sake of the story, you know? God, we're so fucking brave. I'm not a fan of creeping around in the shadows, but... Oh, hey, there's Aisa! Oh, wait, I can see the outline of one person. Wait. They got some pretty big fucking hair. Ooh, and the other person, wait, hello? These aren't Aisa's parents, are they? What were you thinking? We said to keep an eye on Kuna, not to bring an outsider into our realm. Outsider? Are they talking about me?
I did what the situation called for. Had you been in my position, Senja, you would have...
Senja? Aisa? My eyes widened. Aisa was being scolded, presumably for rescuing me. I leaned in as quietly as I could. Wasn't the way I anticipated getting answers. This conversation seemed too tense right now to interrupt. Yo! Hello? They're fucking gorgeous! Can I stay in the Dawn Court forever, please? Like, that one other character we got us out of the Dust Court, like, dude was pretty fine. But these guys are divine! Like, hello? Crescents! It is a crime to not have them romanceable. What the fuck? I will be writing fanfic about this trust. I've already written one for Fenrir. Do not underestimate my need to simp. God, they're so pretty. Anyways, had I been in your position, we wouldn't be in this. I'm guessing Kasari's the one on the right. We have company. Do try to make a good first impression. Oh, they seem lovely. And very natural. There's like a lot of greenery going on here. Like, I guess it kind of makes sense. Like, well, I guess the Dust Court's outfits that we've seen thus far with Kuna and the other guy, I can't remember their name right now. It makes sense. It's all very dark, silvery, like, it gives night vibes. So then you have the Dawn Court. It's interesting how they've taken on a lot more, like, nature theme as opposed to, like, the golds of Aisa. So they're, like, just... They're kind of like, they are life. It's like the life and death court, only, like, death isn't really also a thing either. I don't know. And also we've been spotted. That's a little bit more important, you know, than their fashion choices.
Do not skulk in the shadows.
I'm sorry! Oh, you're so pretty when your eyes are closed. Oh my god, those lashes. Holy fuck. Who's here? How did they not? I stepped out from my hiding spot and saw two strangers standing beside Aisa. Oh my god. God, they're fucking gorgeous. Whew, okay, whew, I'm good. One had platinum hair and wore an expression that told me exactly who had been scolding Aisa. The other had eyes as soft as the first blossom of spring. The second time today, my heart beat quick. You and me both, oh my. Perhaps it was from the kindness in her gaze, but I felt... Kasari? Also, this is the first time I've seen, she, her pronouns be used for another character. Apologies. I lost myself for a moment. Wait! Don't tell me we're related, please! Oh, no. I mean, like, I don't have anything against, like, writing a new character for the fanfic, but it would be really convenient if I didn't have to come up with a whole other backstory for somebody else. I blinked, emerging from my stupor, and shook my head, forcing my heartbeat to calm down. Either that or we're just really fucking smitten, which, like, I don't blame us.
What did you do to your clothes?
Look! Nobody can help me, okay? You can't let me figure things out. I'm going to figure them out wrong, okay? What? Oh. I glanced out in the misshapen bundle of fabric dangling from my body. Listen. Your note didn't have instructions, okay? You need instructions on how to put on clothes. Clothes land are probably as complicated as I'm imagining them to be. Yes. Aisa approached me with a look of consternation? What is consternation? That's a new word. Feelings of anxiety or dismay. Typically it's something unexpected. Okay, listen, Issa, honey. Stranger in a strange land, okay? I'm a fucking dumbass. I know nothing. They leaned in, reaching for the excess hanging fabric. What is that wrong to? Am I not allowed help? Before jolting back, instead opting to point at my clothes from afar. Is like physical touch not a thing that's commonplace? Aisa seemed shocked when we leaned into their touch earlier, and then like giving them a gift. It could be that their like culture is very rigid and like God damn it. I'm thinking a lot of like Tolkien elves. Like, you don't see a lot of outwards affection. You know? Like, emotions are very muted. You don't, like, PDA isn't a thing. Like, you don't touch other people. Like, it's just... You just exist. That's what I'm thinking. Take the sides and tie them in a knot first. How will they offer any support if you've just thrown them haphazardly around your arms? Wrap them in a... No, not those sides. The cloth hanging from your... Oh! I grabbed the other pieces of hanging fabric, but you got caught on the wrong pieces of fabric I grabbed, and all the pieces had formed a tangled bundle in my palms. Only grab the loose fabric hanging at your sides. I heard you the first time.
Then heed my instructions the first time.
Stop upset with me. I'm doing my best. It's harder than it was so complicated in the first. The fabric in my hands only grew more tangled and knotted as I clutched them in my palms. Fuck me. I think everyone watching just makes it even harder. Look. If I'd known Aisa would make me put my clothes on properly in front of everyone, I would have spent more time trying to figure it out myself in my room. Just do it for her. If I'd known you were to react this way, I would have held my tongue. Aisa huffed a step closer to me, holding out their hand impatiently. So interesting. Jesus Christ, I hope this all ends soon. I'm fucking dying over here. Hesitantly, I pressed the knot of cloth into their hand. This is what I've been dealing with for like the last 2 weeks. It's been a fucking grand old time. Hesitantly, I pressed the knot of cloth into their hand, and they untangled it with ease before tying both pieces together at my front. Placing a steadying hand against my abdomen, Aisa leaned in, and inadvertently I inhaled sharply at the unexpected contact. Oh, they're flashing! They pulled back and met my eyes in response. Our gazes lingered on one another, Aisa's in question and mine in... I cleared my throat, remembering Sinja and Kasari in the room, and looked away, all too aware of the heat on the back of my neck. It was nothing. Aisa returned their gaze to my clothes, and soon enough, after many twists and knots, they took a step back. They watched me for a moment. Okay, why are my clothes so complicated when theirs look so simple? Like, that's just a shirt and, like, I don't know, maybe dress type deal? Like, theirs looks mostly simple. Why did I get the complicated shit? They watched me for a moment longer before nodding in approval and returning to Senja's side. With my clothes properly draped across my body, I turned my attention back to the three Fae. They stared back with varying looks of curiosity, disapproval, and wariness. Oof. I'm guessing Kisari is more of the curious one, and Aisa's disapproval and wariness is coming from Senja. That's my headcanon. So, Aisa said I would get some answers here. Does that mean you all know why Kuna is after me? They get right to the point. At least they have that going for them. Fuck you! How dare you! Don't get me wrong, I'm still gonna romance you in my dreams, but like, fuck off! Aisa said that. Yeah, last night. Why do they look so shocked by that? Do y'all not know either? Making hollow promises, are we, Aisa? We can answer to the best of our abilities, but we don't know anything for certain. All we can give you is our own speculation. I expected something more certain, especially considering how confidently Aisa had spoken last night. Are they telling the truth? Is speculation really the best I can get? Okay, well, what do you think Kuna wants with me? If they've mentioned your healing, it's likely because the Dusk Court has run low on healers. I suppose they also haven't fully recovered from the Great War. It's been like, what, 1,000 years since the Great War? Y'all still haven't recovered? Dusk Court? Yes, the Dusk Court is where Kuna resides. You're safe from them here. Is the Dusk Court far away? Or is Kuna forbidden from coming here? It's not impossible for Kuna to travel here, but it's highly unlikely. The barriers are stronger in this area. Barriers? Is everyone from the human realm this ignorant? We know nothing about Fae, okay? I mean, I know more from previous playthroughs, but... what's with the attitude? Senja, mind your manners. I only just learned about Fae. Nothing in our library mentioned anything about barriers. Senja fixed me with a look of dismay before turning away. What's with the cold shoulder? If it bothers you that I don't know anything, why don't you explain it to me so that I can understand? Make someone else do it. Okay, shirker. Why can't you just tell me? I'm trying to be polite. Dude's a tsundere, isn't he? This is your definition of polite? Ugh. The barriers separate the realms from one another. Oh, the Dawn and Dusk Court? All the realms, including the human one. Huh? But you and Kuna can enter my realm just fine. The barriers to the human realm have weakened over the years. Those strong enough to survive the journey can traverse them. Traveling between the Fae courts, however, proves far more challenging. Oh, so that's why you brought me here. Aisa stiffened but didn't respond. But why me? If they need healers, wouldn't anyone do? Not that I would want Kuna to target anyone else, I'm just trying to understand. These questions we do not have answers to. My brow furrowed as images of Kuna attacking Central flashed through my mind. If I returned home now, it wouldn't be just me I'd be putting in danger. But to stay here for however long it took to shake Kuna? A pang struck my chest. I could already imagine Mom at home, fretting over my disappearance, wondering where I've gone and how she could have protected me better. God, I truly do love our mother in this game. She's fucking awesome. Is there really no way for me to return without the threat of Kuna? It's difficult to know without ascertaining their intentions. If you were an ordinary human, time could serve as your ally. I've never seen Kuna this fixated on abducting someone. Oh, so Kuna's been fixated on abducting others before? Is it true humans wield the dragon's magic? Yeah, that's what I use to heal my patients. That's all you use your magic for? I mean, for the most part, yeah. Perhaps. Aisa, could you teach Lily how to better harness their power? At least enough to protect themselves against Kuna. Teaching her how to use magic at that level, at the level required to fend off Kuna, would take years. Years? Ugh. What? You didn't immediately say no. So Aisa's already soft towards me. I see how it is. Wait, so is that jumping back earlier more so like, oh hey, I don't usually do this motion rather than I can't do this? It is doable, but I doubt Lily would want to stay here that long. Is there nothing else we can do to help? At least Kasari's being nice. Kunja's just like, get this thing the fuck out of here. And Kasari's just like, oh, I want to help you, baby sweetie. Come here, I'll protect you. I will look into alternate solutions. You would do that, Senja. How else will Aisa get out of this mess he's made? Promising answers you don't even have. Ridiculous. You two train in the meantime. Doesn't Aisa use they-them pronouns? Wait, is Aisa? Oh no, Aisa uses any-all pronouns. That's right. You two train in the meantime. We can help you. Don't bother. You'd only hold me back. And if Kuna turns his attention to our realm. Should worse come to worse, we'll need all the help we can get. Wait a minute, I'm getting a fanfic idea. Hold up! Need to write this down. Okay, got that written down. Cool. I'll work on that later. Should worse come to worse, we'll need all the help we can get. All the help we can get? How strong is Kuna? Is Kuna like the leader of the Dusk Court? Or maybe like second in command? Senja flicked their gaze towards me. Who knows? Maybe Lily will be a prodigy. Take responsibility for the little creature you've dragged into our realm. Made such an effort to bring her here, after all. Fine. Aisa turned to face me directly. I almost stepped back under the full weight of their sharp gaze. Leash.
We will begin tomorrow. Take today to rest.
Okay.
You'll need it.
Okay. I'm scared. Alright. And I'm actually going to go ahead and drop a save there now that we've kind of like got the plot started a little bit. I've also hit the 1 hour mark and I've already had one coughing fit. Lord knows we don't need another. And my nose has been particularly unruly dealing with this. And I'm sure you can hear my voice has taken on a different tone to it. I can hear it. I'm sure you guys can too. So yeah, things are definitely interesting. I look forward to seeing more what the Dawn Court has to offer us. We still know very, very little about Kuna's intentions. I'm sure we'll learn a lot quicker than we did in Fenrir's route, and hopefully we'll get to learn a lot more about what's going on in the Fae realm as a whole. And that's like some details that we didn't really get to explore in depth in Fenrir's route due to just like how disconnected Fenrir and honestly Central in general are from the like Fae stuff. We just knew that they needed healing, and that there was like something going on that was causing the two realms to suffer. Aisa made a mention of it, that there's stuff going on in the Dawn Court as well. So hopefully we'll get to see that. Yeah, I just generally look forward to seeing more. But hopefully, depending on the Twitch situation, hopefully I will be able to pick this up next Saturday. I really hope somebody does fucking something with that. So I don't have to feel uneasy when streaming. Cause like, fuck AI, seriously, like, it's so disrespectful and invasive. But yeah. Fingers crossed. If not, I'll still try and record these and get them posted. The next video that will be coming out will be one for Kane's route, because when I made the mistake previously in terms of trying to get to Isa's route and making wrong choices, I started Kane's route instead. So I'll be uploading them side by side, or well, alternating, I guess you could say. Um, But yeah, that's all I've got for tonight. Tomorrow I'm hoping to record some Reanimal because I've been playing that with my friend Polt. Which maybe I don't really want to make the thumbnail for that tonight. Like it can wait. And then I think maybe like Silent Hill F. Or Lover's Enigma, because Lover's Enigma I didn't end up getting to. At the time of like doing this, which it's Saturday. I usually do on Friday. Blah 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 blah. It doesn't matter. But anyways, yeah. So if you happen to make it to the end of the video, thank you so much for joining me. I do love and appreciate you guys so very much. I do of course hope you all have a wonderfully demonic rest of your days and or nights. And I'll catch you all next time. Okay. Love you guys. Bye. Hopefully this all goes well and it's gonna go to shit when I stop recording.